So, yeah, the three practices that I'd like to take you through this morning are, firstly, conscious connected breathing. And then we're going to do a nature-based visualization. And then we're going to drop into a meditation. And our breath is going to accompany us throughout each practice. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And the theme is ease, but maybe you can tune in now to anything that you want to let go of this morning. Maybe something arrived as you got out of bed, some resistance. Maybe there's a memory, maybe there's some discomfort, some pain, emotional, physical, psychological pain. Maybe there's nothing at all. But if there is something, just tuning into it now. And as you tune into it, maybe you can ask yourself what it is that you need, or what this part of you needs. And that could be ease. But maybe you have some frustration and you would like some tenderness, or maybe you have some fear and you'd like some confidence. Just tuning into that now. So we're going to start with conscious connected breath. And some of you may have done this already, and it's quite common to feel a little tingling, lightheadedness, and that's okay. If you've got any cardio-related issues or untreated low or high blood pressure, just take it easy. You're very much in the driver's seat with this. So I'm just going to sit back here a little bit so that you can see what we're going to do here. So the invitation is to breathe through the mouth, in for 2 and out for 1, and connect the breath. So as soon as we get to the top, we let go of the breath. As soon as we get to the bottom, we breathe in again, and it's just continuous and connected, just like this. So we open the jaw, and we just let go of the breath. We don't push it out. We just let go. And often we just breathe into our chest and we don't breathe into our belly, or vice versa. Some of us, when we're sitting, we just breathe into our belly, but we don't have enough breath into our chest. So we're just going to do a few movements with the hands so that we invite the breath to be more full and functional, so that we breathe all the way out to the sides, to the front, and our whole torso. So let's begin just by putting one hand on the chest and one hand on the belly. Opening the jaw and just breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in for 2, and then just letting go. Feeling where, it's just as you continue to breathe, just listen, just feel where your breath is felt most strongly. For some of us, it's in the chest. For some of us, it's in the belly. Maybe for you, you have this equal pressure in the chest and the belly, which is kind of what we're looking for, really. Just a full torso breath. So let's just now put our hands right down on our hips and breathe into the hands, to the side of the hands. Just notice what that feels like. So for those of you who haven't had much breath in your belly, this might feel a little different. Find the breath all the way down the pelvis, all the way down in the hips. Just really relaxing the shoulders, feeling the weight of gravity on our chair, just giving ourselves to the chair. Now let's move our hands up a little bit, just underneath the ribs. Really breathing into the hands there laterally. The diaphragm's doing all the work here. Nice long breath in, easy let go. Long breath in, easy let go. Just allow the breath to happen all by itself as we move our hands further up our chest to the side, and now we breathe into this lateral movement here. All the while noticing how this feels different. Feeling the fullness of our breathing apparatus that is our whole torso. And now we're just going to give ourselves a hug all the way around the shoulders. In each of these movements, you'll feel something different. You'll feel the breath doing different things in your body. So with this movement, you might feel it all the way up in the chest. Now we're going to hold the throat with both hands. Feeling it all the way up the top. The torso. Inviting the breath into our neck, our throat. Finding freedom with the breath everywhere. So often we hold constrictions, we hold blockages with the breath. Breath can tell us where our blockages are. So we're just inviting freedom throughout the whole body. And finally, we're going to go to the head. One hand on the front, one hand on the back. Just supporting the head. Inviting the breath up into our head, into our mind. And then just letting go. Shaking out the hands. Shaking out the shoulders. And then just relaxing the shoulders, finding your hands relax on your lap. And now breathing in through your nose if you can. Just find the natural rhythm of your breath through your nose. Not manipulating the breath. Just breathing in, breathing out. Giving yourself over to the breath. Your breath this morning, however it is. I'm just playing a little bit of sound here. Sound of the ocean. Let's invite you to close your eyes as we move into this visualization. Find yourself on a beach. Maybe one that you know, maybe one that is in your imagination. Smell the ocean air. Maybe you can hear birds overhead. Feel the wind against your skin. Feel the sand beneath your feet. Maybe you can taste the salt in the air. It's just so nice to be on this beach. So nice to be here alone on this beach with the elements. Just invite you to take a step into the water. Feel the freshness of the waves lapping up against your feet. Just feel how alive the water is. How much pleasure it gives you. How welcome this is for you this morning, being on the beach. Maybe you see this more strongly than you hear it, or vice versa, or maybe you feel things. However this comes to you, just give yourself over to the experience of being on this beach. Listening into the waves, the natural ebb and flow of life itself, the ease of this ebb and flow that has happened for eons. And the same ebb and flow that is within you with your breath, that happens all by itself. Nothing for us to do here. Just being here. And you can feel at home here. This is where we've come from, the ocean. We're made of water, mostly. We have salt in our tears, we have salt in our sweat. So just trusting that this is a home for us. And trusting that the ocean can meet us, the waves can meet us exactly where we are, exactly how we find ourselves. Maybe you can step into the water a little bit more. Feel the tug of the waves. And just remembering what it is that you'd like to let go of today, this morning. Maybe you experience that in your mind or your body. Just inviting the waves to come in and cleanse you, to relieve you of your tension. Maybe you see this happening, maybe you feel it or hear it. However it is for you is right. There's no wrong way of doing this. But just releasing it all to the waves, to the ocean. With the out-breath, with the waves taking it in, taking it back to the ocean. Just as simply as the waves take sand into the ocean. Really relaxing into your chair, relaxing into the experience. And the ocean has so much diversity, so much life. We can trust that it has what we need. So just remembering what it is that you need and allowing the waves that are coming in to nourish you with all those nutrients from the ocean, all that you need to soothe yourself, to invigorate yourself, to uplift yourself. whatever it may be, whatever it is that you're seeking. Just experiencing that now. Just finding the ease and the flow of this natural ebb and flow. We're all subject to the moon, gravitational pull of the moon here on planet Earth. Experiences come, experiences go. Just tuning into how we're holding on. How are we holding on right now? How are we resisting life right now? So inviting even just a little bit to let go into the waves, to let go into our breath. Every moment an invitation to release. As patiently, as consistently as the waves in the ocean, we can continue to let go, release. Just remembering our breath coming and going, just like the waves. Just finding ease and flow here. Just letting it all happen. Letting it all happen. So we just let go of that experience, taking all its goodness, taking all those nutrients from the ocean into our meditation. And just dropping into the stillness, the peace and quiet now of this moment. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the hands. And finding our breath in the belly. Dropping our awareness into our belly. Sensing the belly from the inside. Just noticing the rise and fall of the breath there. Just notice it happening all by itself, nothing for us to do or control. We're just watching, feeling, being here with the breath in the belly. If the mind wanders off, we just gently come back to the breath in the belly. The mind is going to wander off. We know that. We know that's what it does. So let's gently come back. Over and over again, we gently come back, just like the waves. Let's gently come back to ourselves. To this ebb and flow. That unifies us all. This is what we can trust. This ebb and flow of the breath. This stillness in the moment. This is what will always resource us, however we find ourselves. Okay, now just taking a deep breath in, filling up the whole torso, and letting go, and very gently bringing yourself back to our group here.